you want to see why. But basically, long story short, hospital records is what the game locks you to in streamer mode, but they also slam you with copyright claims if you use the radio, which makes no sense because that's streamer mode. They gotta fix that, dude. That's literally just not right. Like, I really want to play with music. And I'm sure a lot of actual streamers who do this as a job would like to play with music, but streamer mode is literally pointless. I don't get it, dude. Okay, I'll say it again just in case that little window that pops up on OBS. Basically, I had to restart it and I gotta play without music because streamer mode doesn't work. What streamer mode does is here, there's the radio. What streamer mode does is it locks it to hospital radio. And for some reason, that's still able to be claimed. So you can't listen to music when you're streaming this game because even though it's streamer mode and they signed a contract with Forza or Turn 10 or whatever in Playground Games, they signed a contract for their music to be on streamer mode, but then you get copyright striked for using streamer mode in their music. Like it just kind of really bugs me. Like, it's not that big of a deal for me because I don't even gotta stream it. Nobody watches. But for people that are legit content creators, they want to listen to music while they're playing. Like, I don't know, man. It's just kind of weird that streamer mode just doesn't work in this. So I don't get it, dude. Okay, we're gonna go to the top here in a second. Like the title says, we're gonna get right to it. I love it. I wish they added fucking more, dude. I don't know where it is. Probably sitting in front of my face too. Yeah, I just saw it. I didn't know it's gone. There it is. Baked. I did also. There's only 7 chapters.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Okay, let's drive up there in a nicer car though. Come on, I'm pushing down. There we go. Let's drive something nice but modest. Let's see. I don't have to send it yet. I'm gonna have to work towards that. Spoiler alert. Okay, let's do that. Do the Brooder GTR because they gave that to everybody for logging in or something. That sounds like a GTR. I love the GTR. It's not a sports car, but it's a super car. Or at least the new one. But it also just looks like a normal car at the same time. You know what I mean? But awesome.
In 400
I guess
yards,
just because it's not as
turn
crazy
left.
looking as
In 200 yards, turn left.
It's got a lot of super cars. I like the lights.
Turn left. In 100 yards, turn left.
I never liked the super lights that look like some dashes, so I definitely see that. It's really clean.
400 yards, Turn left. Turn left. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left. In 200 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 200 yards, turn sharp left. Turn sharp left.
Watch I get my top
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
I really focus on the trees.
You have arrived at your destination.
Like this in my normal. Okay, so that makes sense because I'm used to like 240. Let's see what this does. Dead game, or am I not connected to online, or what? Come on. There's so many games out there. I guess for people to be in this specific game, in this specific server, wanting to play that specific level. Pretty unlikely. Oh, not next chapter. I want to do the last chapter again.
This is Project EAT. That's
Oh,
EAT for
oh.
E-Class All-Terrain. It's a modified Merc built by the Top Gear magazine team for finding bears in the woods. Not many bears around here, though. Mostly badgers. Still, there's definitely some terrain. Lots of it. All you need is a good sense of direction. Or not. Here's Stig again, looking lost. Terrified of maps, apparently. Inner compass points directly south. The EAT has a silky smooth V6 diesel. It'll do 155 miles an hour on the road, but where we're going, we won't need roads. First up, it's a trip to the top of Glen Rannoch, by any means necessary, and against the clock, naturally. But don't worry, it has knobbly tyres, and a roof rack for carrying extra knobbly tyres.
No, did I do it again? I don't want to listen to it again.
This is Project EAT. That's EAT for E-Class All-Terrain. It's a modified Merc built by the Top Gear magazine team for finding bears in the woods. Not many bears around here, though. Mostly badgers. Still, there's definitely some terrain. Lots of it. All you need is a good sense of direction. Or not. Here's Stig again, looking lost. Terrified of maps, apparently. Inner compass points directly south. EAT has a silky smooth V6 diesel. It'll do 155 miles an hour on the road, but where we're going, we won't need roads. First up, it's a trip to the top of Glen Rannoch, by any means necessary, and against the clock, naturally. But don't worry, it has knobbly tyres, and a roof rack for carrying extra knobbly tyres. Tonight, the Stig drives some very fast farm equipment, I hail a taxi, and finishing with something that I'm reliably informed is a bit of a fan favourite around here.
No. No. I don't care anymore. I'll have the radio
I'm
on.
Chris Harris, and this is the Top Gear Horizon Special.
I'll keep the radio on. I'm gonna turn streamer
Ah yes, the Stig, our very own UFO, unidentified fast object, the world's least obedient racing driver.
Sounds so stupid without audio.
Tonight, the Stig drives some very fast farm equipment, I hail a taxi, and finishing with something that I'm reliably informed is a bit of a fan favourite around here. I'm Chris Harris, and this is the Top Gear Horizon Special. Ah yes, the Stig, our very own UFO, unidentified fast object, the world's least obedient racing driver. Right then, the Lotus Elise, a 90s classic based on the age-old roadster recipe. 2 seats, engine in the middle, rear-wheel drive. Not an ounce of fat. This is what driving is all about. Yes, that's it. The honourable art of drifting. A serious slide there. Loving your work, Stiggy. But this isn't just any Elise. It's a Sport 190, a tuned-up, stripped-out Elise for track days. Even the passenger seat is an optional extra. But who needs friends anyway? Friends are expensive and heavy. Completely sideways now, making it look easy too. It weighs well under 700 kilos and makes 190 horsepower from its 1.8-litre engine, which revs to 8,000 RPM. Just listen to that. And of course, because it's a Lotus, it sticks to the famous philosophy of the man who founded the company, Colin Chapman. Simplify, then add lightness, he said. The Sport 190 also adds a full roll cage, just in case. All right, it's not the fastest way around a corner, but it's definitely the most entertaining. Was there ever any doubt? The Series 1 Elise is, after all, one of the best handling cars ever made. The Sport 190 is its hardcore cousin, a road-going racer you can drive to work, and across fields, it turns out. But if it's true agricultural transport you're after, we have just the thing.
How do I do online?
Ooh, a BMW 1M. Great car. Hang on, that's my BMW 1M. Seriously? Not funny. Who gave Stig the keys? I mean, I literally just cleaned it. Now it's going to smell of onions. Oda Stig. It's electronically restrained to 155 miles an hour, but it could definitely go quicker.
First time I need
It's a BMW, so of course it's rear-wheel drive. 50-50 weight distribution too. It's a natural-born drifter.
In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Ah!
That's the last time we leave Stig unattended. Am I the only one who remembers Budapest? Does 0 to 60 in 4.8 seconds. My 1M. Stig's way beyond that now. 3-litre straight six, 335 horsepower, 2 turbos, and as much sideways action as you like. Look at the smoke! Please leave me some tread for the drive home, Stiggy. Seriously, come on.
In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Well, this isn't stressful to watch. Not at all. One of the best BMWs ever made, this. Born to be driven by me. Got to admit, though, Stig does kind of suit it.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Almost there now. Oh, what a shame. I was really getting into that. Just park it up now, Stig, and mind the curbs. Now, anyone else want to go? No? Don't say I didn't ask. Right. Back to the actual script now, if you don't mind. This is Top Gear's Tractor. It's a tractor, obviously, but with a 5.7-litre Chevy V8 making 500 horsepower. And here comes the Stig again. Farm Stig. Born in a barn, they say, weaned by pigs, can plough a field in under 6 seconds. There's a speed camera on the M68. Rumour has it, it only flashes above 87.2 miles an hour. Our tractor has been officially clocked at 87.2 miles an hour, making it the world's fastest tractor. But I reckon it'll go even faster. Steady on, Stig. Those are 54-inch mud tyres, remember? They get a bit squishy through the corners. Nobody needs to get the harvest in that quickly. Right, here comes the speed camera. Hope they've put some film in it. Whoa! Have you ever seen anything like it? That's a new tractor speed record and some impressively fast farming. If you want to spread slurry in a hurry, you know what you need. Now, though, it's time to hail a ride in something completely different. I called a cab earlier. Local company, Aisha's Taxis. Excellent service. Got me here in no time. Unsurprising, really. I mean, look at what turned up. Hands down the quickest cab I've ever been in. Which got me thinking, how fast could this thing actually go? So I had a word with Aisha, asked if we could borrow her cab for a trip to the seaside. To Bamborough Beach, in fact, where we could stretch the taxi's legs a bit. Although, I might have forgotten to tell her who'd be driving. You've guessed it. The cabbie who'll always get you to your destination very early, but probably won't be anywhere near where you asked to go. Those tyres must be warm now. Surprised they're still in one piece, to be honest.
Turn left.
Now that's what I call a cab. No clattery diesel engine here. This has a V12 with over 750 horsepower, plus bucket seats. Beaded bucket seats, presumably. Holding adrift is a delicate balance of throttle, steering and shouting. From now on, I say all cabs should have wide bodies and flared arches. Think about it. More stability, more speed, more downforce, more room for your terrified passengers. It even has slick tyres for maximum grip on a bone-dried drag strip. So they should be interesting when we hit the beach.
In 100 yards, turn right. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left. In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. Turn left.
Good work from the Stig there. I'd say we're nicely warmed up for the next bit.
I don't know if I'm gonna have time to do
So
this
here we are
before
then.
it goes.
In the old days, daredevils used smooth, sandy beaches like this to see how fast their cars could go. Many early land speed records were set on beaches. Miles of space, nothing to hit. Sounds easy, right?
They forgot to mention that.
Oh, look at that! Laying some pretty squirmy tracks there, Stiggy. That's what happens with 750 horsepower on sand. But that's the challenge here. Go as fast as possible all the way to the top of the beach. The thing is, there's something I haven't told the Stig. Speed record rules say you must do 2 runs, 1 in each direction, before the clock runs out. Which means, Stiggy, pulling off the world's swiftest U-turn, which of course is when the handbrake comes in handy. A 5-star ride from the Stig there. Minicab, maximum speed. Next time I need a ride to the airport, I know who I'm calling. And all of this off-road action has given me an idea.
Alright, let's do a little bit of
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left. In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left. In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 100 yards, Turn right.
Okay. I would probably beat this here. Dang it. See, one thing I really miss about the first game is it just didn't let you use whatever car you want, and then that just so happens to be the kind of cars and the class of cars everybody else uses. If you weren't using the right car, it would make you switch. And if the car was way too powerful, it would tone it down for you, and then it would put it back after. But, I miss this. Let's actually find a rally car if this is a rally event. all the events were like that. For a certain class, it would make you use certain things. How much wider they can totally. I hope LEGO remakes the 40 in
Right.
wider.
That's one of the most famous and ferocious Ferraris ever built. And you're in a big Lego set. But I'll tell you what, if you beat it, you can keep it. How's that for motivation?
Yeah, if they make it in the age stuff mindset, so they'll be able to go to the back does. Yeah, the lights are right on this, right?
Are you serious? I mean, I knew these speed champions were a nifty bit of Lego building, but I never thought you... Hey, you go ahead and keep the real Ferrari. You earned it.
My new car. I'm good.